What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about what is an Amazon FBA calculator and how you can use it to really help you in your product research, and how to find out fees and everything you're going to want to need to know about products, all in one little tool. So let me switch to my computer and I'll show you the best FBA calculator to use. All right, so we're here on Amazon. And we're going to use this example product, the beeswax candle. We've been talking a lot about that. So if you want to see how I found this product, you can go back on one of my last couple videos. I show how to find this product with the Helium 10 software. So today we're going to be talking about the Helium 10 app. It's an app that goes on Google Chrome. And this is it right here. It's completely free to download. There's a link down in the description to download this. So they have the Helium 10 software, and this is the Helium 10 app. It's two different things. But this is completely free. Download it below. And when you go on here, you're going to see all these different tools on here. So, for example, they have the X-ray product research, and that comes up and it analyzes. We're on this specific product page, so it's going to show you all the information for this specific product. This product sells for $25.95, and they're making about $10,000 per month with this product. But let's go on over and I'm going to show you the calculator. So move this over here a little bit. So yeah, here's the profitability calculator, and we're looking at a beeswax candles. It's a box of 12. So this calculator is going to show you a whole bunch of information. We're going to just start from the top to the bottom. So it's going to show the dimensions. How does it know this? It actually grabs this from the listing on Amazon. So Amazon actually lists the dimensions of each product on the page, and this calculator will just grab this for you. So this is the actual dimensions of the box of the products. This is a box of 12. So this isn't like an estimate or anything, it's the actual numbers. Weight, again, actual numbers, outbound shipping weight, all that stuff, great. It's gonna show you that for any product you wanna go to. Just go to the product page and bring up the calculator. So next thing, the first kind of thing to look at here is the size tier. So this is kind of the size of the item. So this is the large standard size. This is where the majority of products fit in, okay? And below that, they have a smaller size, which is products, they have to be very thin. I think that's a 3/4 of an inch or something like that. You know, they change it periodically. And then above this is oversized. So the size tier is very important because if you're below this, your fees will get cut in half. And if you're above this, your fees can be 2 to 3 times more for oversized. So it's very important to pay attention to the size tier, because if you source a product and it ends up being oversized, you know, that can really make your fees like double or triple. So we'll get to that here in a second. So the price, $25.95. Estimated time in storage. So this is, you can adjust this here, and we will in a second. This is how long each unit is in storage on average. Okay, so we'll adjust that here in a second. So again, this is an estimated cost also. The profitability calculator is estimating how much it cost you to make this product, okay? $5.19. So I know that you can get these cheaper because we looked at them on Alibaba, and it's just a box of 12 generic candles. I know you can get them for, I think it was around $2 to $3 for a box like this, but let's just leave it at $5 right now, and we'll kind of play with the numbers here in a second. Estimated freight cost, $200 per cubic meter. This is, again, sea shipping. Normally just leave that how it is. If you know what the shipping and the actual unit cost is directly, just change this to 0 and then put the actual total cost in here. So if the total cost is, $5.50, you can put that in there. But for now, we're gonna just leave that here. Well, I can't bring that back up, but so that's fine. So let's just say the total cost is $5.50, okay? So it shows, the freight's a penny, but we built that into here, okay? The storage fee. So Amazon charges you storage fees based on the size of your item and how many items you have in stock. So as you can see, the storage fee here is only 4 cents. And if it's in October through December, which is the holiday season, the fees are higher. They're 15 cents. This is per unit per month, okay? So generally, you just kind of build this into your profit, into your calculations, okay? It's normally not a lot. So as you can see, it's 4 cents per unit per month here. So if it took you 3 months to sell all your units, it would cost you about 12 cents total, okay? So under here, we're gonna have two fees. So one is the FBA fee. This is basically the fee to ship out your product, okay? So Amazon, you know, anything over 20, so they changed this number, but right now anything over $25 is free shipping for everybody, even if you're not a Prime member, and that changes. So over the holidays, they had it free for everybody, and it's been $35 in the past before, but free shipping, Amazon still has to pay for the shipping, okay? So you're sending, you know, all these products to Amazon, and they're shipping them out for you. So this is their fee for you to have all these products at FBA, for them to handle the customer service, all this stuff. Trust me, this fee is most of the time cheaper than if you just shipped a package out and had to send it, you know, across country to ship somebody one item. A lot of times this whole fee is cheaper than you would pay just for the shipping, let alone customer service, and they have the whole platform and all that stuff. So FBA is a really great program, but you need to know your numbers, okay? You need to know your fees. So the other fee they have is their 15% referral fee. Generally, Amazon gets 15% of any product you sell on Amazon for using their platform, for using Amazon, okay? So 15%. So, you know, if you can see this is $3.89. Now, if this price went up to $35, you can see that price went up, but the FBA fee stayed the same because it's still basically the same product with the same dimensions and the same storage. So I'm gonna bring this back down to 25, and then we're gonna adjust the numbers here in a second, and I'm gonna show you how things can adjust, okay? So other costs, you can build in other stuff here if you have them. So net, what this is showing me is that if my price, I'm selling these candles for $25.95, that's a great price, by the way, and my total cost with shipping was $5.50. And my fees here, so let me see here, we got almost $5 and almost $4. So that would be almost $9. It's really about $8.50 if I'm just eyeballing it here, okay? So we got $8.50 in fees, we got $5.50 to make it, you know, and we have, you know, the storage fee of, you know, 4 cents built in here and stuff like that. This would show me that I have $11.80 of profit built into every single item I sell. So if I sold 1,000 of them, I would make $11,800, for example. You know, that's not including advertising fees or anything like that. A lot of times at the beginning, you have to pay to advertise your product a lot to get it up in the ranking. It's like an investment in your product, because once you get to page 1, you just start selling a lot more. So a lot of times it's okay to even spend all your profit at the beginning because it's an investment, okay? When you start off with a brand new product, you know, you don't start off on page 1, but you do some advertising, get it to page 1, and once you're there, then you can kind of back off your advertisement and keep selling, and you know, you're gonna sell a lot more when you're on page 1. So for every product we sell here with these numbers, we're making $11.80 in profit, okay? Margin, that's the profit margin. What that means here, so by the way, this first number is if you're selling from January through September, these first numbers for all 3 of these categories here. The second number is if you're selling them in October through December, because remember, Amazon has slightly higher fees at the end of the year, but they also sell way more. The amount of product you sell in December can be triple what you would normally sell the rest of the year, because people just buy products like crazy for Christmas. So, you know, normally December is like the best, you know, people say it's the best time of year to sell because you just sell way more. So it's okay to pay a little bit higher fees. So margin, this is your overall profit margin. So this means every time you sell an item on Amazon with these numbers, you would be making 45% of the total price in profit. So that includes, you know, the cost and the fees. 45% profit margin is a really great profit margin on Amazon. I would say really anything over 40% is really great. Anything over 30% is good. I don't like to go with products under 30% unless there's a lot of money in volume, or just stay away from products for less than 30%. So you want the margin to be over 30%. Over 40% is amazing, really, really good. Anything near 50% is just like a home run. So this is 45%, and if I sell it in December, it's, a third of a percent less. So in ROI, so this means that my ROI is 212%. So that means that every time I buy a unit for $5.50, that's your cost, that you're making back more than double that. You're making back 212%. So you're making back the $5.50, which is your cost, and you're making back an additional $11.80. So you're making both of those. So this is a really great product, really good numbers. So one thing I want to say too, these fees here, like your FBA fee and your referral fee, you're not paying that to Amazon except for when you sell a product. They just take it out of their cut, okay? So the fees are like $8.50 here. So when you sell one of these for $25.95, they're going to take their $8.50 out and they're going to deposit the rest in your bank account, okay? So that would be like, let me see here, 16, that'd be like $18. So they're going to deposit $18 every time they sell one of these, and they're going to just keep their fees. So you don't pay these fees, times 100 units or anything like that. You only pay the fee when it sells, okay? So it's not like money out of your pocket or anything. Like you don't have to have upfront money to pay these fees, okay? The only upfront money you would have is the storage fees. But again, that's going to come out of your, the only way you pay the storage fee is if they're sitting there and not selling, which, stay on this course and we're going to tell you how to sell and how to get to page 1. Trust me, you'll do fine. So let's adjust a couple things here. So you see these dimensions here, and this is large standard size. Let's just say, we're going to just adjust this one thing here. We're going to say, instead of this being 2.5 inches, we're going to say that it's 12 inches, okay? And then let's just add a 10 here too. So here, I had to adjust a couple of them here, but the reason I just wanted to do that is because I wanted to get to small oversize, okay? So we haven't changed anything else here. We haven't changed the price. We haven't changed the weight. We haven't changed, it still costs $5.50, but that one change, look at the difference. We now are losing money on every single product sold, okay? So that one change, because look at the FBA fee. The FBA fee is now $17 because it's oversized. So that's, it's a big box, okay? So every time Amazon has to send that big box, they're charging you $17 instead of $4. And if you've ever gone to the post office or UPS and you wanted to send a big box to somebody, that could easily cost you $20 to ship it, okay? So that's why it's important to know this stuff, because if you go and source a product and you don't know the box dimensions ahead of time, and the manufacturer makes the box, and let's just say it's 1 inch over into the oversized dimensions, you literally just lost money because of the box is 1 inch too big. I am going to do a video coming up about the different sizes, what size it has to be under for each of the different tiers, the shipping tiers, like oversized and regular and the smaller size. So be on the lookout for that. You can even look for it now, once this video is over here. But I just want to show you that's very important, because that one little change could make your profit going from 200% ROI and making $12,000 every time you sell 1,000 of them to losing money. So be very careful of that. If you're a new seller, I generally suggest not to do oversized products because they cost way more to ship to Amazon, and then as you can see, your Amazon fees are a lot more. So with that being said, let me just move this back here and you can kind of see this. You can adjust these numbers here. So like, for example, if your product only costs you $5, it's going to adjust the numbers here. You'll see that, your profit's $12.30 per unit and your ROI went up to 243%, which is amazing ROI. Okay, so you can adjust all these things in here, but you can bring up this profitability calculator on any single product in Amazon. And I suggest you do it when you're doing product research. You should be doing this on every single product that even looks remotely close, because you need to know this information when you're picking out a product to see, hey, what's my ROI? Is it 200% or is it 0? Is it 50%? Generally I suggest ROI should be at least 100% at least, but really I like to look for products that are 200% or more. Anywhere around 200%, if it's 180 or something like that, those are great products, okay? Anywhere near 100%, and a lot of times you don't leave yourself enough money for advertising, but you can still make money with products like that. But generally, anything over 100% or 200% is really, really good. Start with 200% items, and then, you know, a couple things might knock you down to 100, 180 or 170%. Those will be great products to start with. So if you have any questions, ask me in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. It's completely free. Some people think it costs money to subscribe. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon right next to it. That's very important so you don't miss any information. I have several videos coming up that are going to be really great. So any questions, ask me in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.